K-Spitty Sports Extra. Zach Fox, we're ready for our end zone team of the week, and we're heading into the region finals this week. Already just 6 teams remain. One of those, the Post Antelopes, as they took down number 3 in the state, Sunray, this past week, 34-31, to remain undefeated at 13-0. Next, we speak with head coach John Wright. Coach, first off, welcome back. We brought you in for 6-0. Now you're in for 13-0 and fresh off the region semifinal win over number 3 Sunray. And Sunray heading into this one with Armando Lujan, one of the best in the state, basically the favorites to basically win this entire state title, and yet you guys come in and get the job done. Seems like this team has never wavered no matter who's in their way.
Yeah, I'm proud of these kids. These guys, they find a way to win, and you know, old coaches will tell you time and time again that, you know, great championship teams find a way to win, and that's what they've been doing, and we're just as proud as we can be of these guys.
Coach, you look back to Anson in that game there. You end up finding yourself down 14 in the 4th quarter, be able to come back, force overtime, and win that one to force a game with Sunray. You start off early, 13-0, just about a minute into this game, and then, you know, obviously what Sunray's going to do is battle back in the game a little bit, and you had to win late again. It came down to a late interception and a touchdown immediately after, and you guys hold on for that one. So, you know, looking at this team, they know how to start early, but also finish late. How big is that to have both?
Well, this time of year, you know, just to quote the old Oakland Raiders, just win, baby. You know, that's kind of what has been our mantra for about 3 weeks now, and we have kind of gone not really silent, but kind of in the middle of the road in the 2nd and 3rd quarters. But you know, that's a moving target we're trying to hit. They're not just standing out there letting us do our thing. You know, there's opposition at every corner of the game. So we're just finding a way to get through it. And you know, it's just a testament to these guys' next play mentality, and that's how we keep going forward.
And we spoke about it last time, and we got to talk about it again. It's the run game for this Bold Gold group with Ian Vergara. 5 touchdowns on the day this past week, 249 yards on the ground. And just, it seems like teams, they know it's coming. They know you guys are going to run the football, but it's something that they can't stop. What do you attribute that to?
You know, fundamental blocking up front, and you know, Ian's got great vision and great quickness through the line of scrimmage. I think a lot of times, once he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, they're not really ready for what he's got to offer in the open field. So we attribute it to some of that, but you know, we got good scheme, you know, and it puts him where he needs to go, and those things are all kind of contributing to that success, you know, running the ball.
And the number 1 team in the state coming up next. So obviously the road is just not going to get any easier for you guys in search of that state title. Stanford coming in, also undefeated, so it's a battle of undefeateds for the 2nd straight week for you guys. You know, teams are going to look back and they're going to see, hey, you know, they beat this team earlier in the year. They beat this team last week, and they're going to look at record and they're going to look at scores. But for you as a head coach, you're looking at film and things like that, what jumps off the page for Stanford for you?
You know, Stanford, to me, is kind of a mirror image of us. They're very similar in stature. They're very similar in speed. They've got some really good weapons that they can hurt you with offensively. Defensively, they give you a 3-3 stack defense with lots of people in the box, and they're well coached. And so I just kind of look at Stanford as really and truly a mirror image of ourselves. And obviously, you know, we've been in close games all year. I don't foresee this being any different. And it'll always come down to who makes the fewest mistakes and holds on to the ball and wins the turnover battle. It's
a back-to-back 2 and 8 years, and then out of nowhere, it is 13-0. At least in our eyes, it's out of nowhere. You probably could have seen it coming. When you see just how dominant this team has been, could you have scripted it any better? Did you look at this in the offseason and like, yeah, we have the capability of doing this?
You know, everybody has asked me this repeatedly. You know, did you see this coming? I knew that we were going to be better. Nobody can ever say, hey, we're going to be 13-0. Honestly, and I sound like a broken record, but we are more worried about Monday practice. You know, I mean, and that's what has gotten us to this point is not looking too far down the road. You can't make predictions. You got to go win on Monday. Then you got to win on Tuesday, and then you know, and so on and so forth. So as far as this season is concerned, this is a culmination of what we have been working for, going along with hard work and consistency and being where we need to be and doing what we need to do. And it has all come together with great chemistry, and things have fallen together well for us, and we're going to try to keep that going this week.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck here in the region final.
Thank you.
We'll hear from some of those Antelopes now. Keandre, we brought you back because you had another big game-saving interception. That was here late in this one. You found yourselves down, but later in the fourth quarter, then the big interception. Just talk about that moment for this team.
Yes, sir. Coach Patterson told me just to go get me one because I should have had one earlier in the game, and I got that one and really slowed the momentum our way. And like as you said, really just come for the game-winning touchdown. We were hungry for another one.
Keandre, so this defense is facing obviously a #1 offense coming up here soon with Stanford as well. It just seemed like the road is not going to get any easier for this defense. But with the confidence that you guys are playing with, especially in the secondary and things like that, especially with the late interception in this past game, does it seem like this defense can really play with anybody at the moment?
Yes, sir. I feel like we can just play with anybody. Our team speed, we preach that at practice, just getting to the ball and all 11 guys on the ball at once.
2-8 to now the region final. Can you just talk to me from a player's perspective, just what basically this last year has been like, this journey?
After the 2-8 seasons, we really just wanted to turn things around. Started an off season, we really just got on our grind and everything and worked on getting better, and everybody working as a team, coming stronger and stuff like that.
Already Ian, 249 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns, just another monster game for this rushing attack. Can you just take me through what this team has just continued to do well offensively, and not only continue to do well running the football, but it seems like every week it seems like it's getting better and better.
Yes, sir. That's all credited to the O-line, really. Yeah. Coach Wright really knows how to work them boys at practice, and just tell them what they need to do, really. That's about it.
Coming off of back-to-back 2-8 seasons, it seemed like a lot of teams might have been overlooking you guys and looking at it from an underdog mentality. Do you think this team likes being an underdog in a way? Because it seemed like less pressure on you guys.
Absolutely. It gives us so much drive, so much more of a reason to go out there and win.
You're nearing right now 3,000 rushing yards on the season. That is an insane stat. Obviously, this team is going to have team goals for themselves and hopefully to make it to state and win a state title. But heading into this season, did you have any personal goals for yourself for either for yardage or even touchdowns?
There really wasn't any other goal than just to win. And it didn't matter if I had 100 yards or 300 yards a game. I just wanted to win.
The undefeated Post Antelopes are the end zone team of the week. They now advance to the region final, where they'll meet up with #1 Stanford on Thursday from Snyder. The Fox Fantastic 5 plays of the week coming up next.